Got the Nom Rain 12.6 7 weight. This is a really light, crisp rod. It has some backbone, so when you lift your sink tip out of the water, the rod doesn't fold. It actually stays put together and has enough backbone to lift the sink tip out of the water, which is what I like. Another thing that always shocks me about this rod is how freakishly light it is and how simple and perfect the cork is. It's compact, you know, it's not for long bellies. This is for shooting heads. I've cast the Bridge Tributary, Winter Authority 45, Standard Scandi. Now I've got a Airflow Scout 360 grain with a 12-foot OPST sink tip. It's the medium weight. It's like 132, 136 grain sink tip. And the reason I like to line them so light is because when I'm fishing, I don't always just like to do waterborne casts. Although I do, I like to be able to be, you know, able to use a touch and go cast and a waterborne cast. What I really like to do for fishing situations is get a Skagit head that's underlined. So if the rod wants 500 grains as a Skagit head, throw a 400 grain or lower Skagit head on it and use it for a Scandi head. Touch and go and waterborne. It's really fun and effective. And another thing I can get away with on this rod is I can cast it back, get it really flat and cast it really far because I got a short shooting head. You can't get away with this kind of stuff with a long line. The fact is, it's a bad habit to get into. But if I want to really launch one, see, I can get it way back here and just pry it like a, what do you call those big pry bars that you pry stuff with? I can do that. It will just fly. Super fun. And for trout spay, I like to do that, but for long bellies, it will totally ruin your cast. Got plenty of backbone. Nom Rains have a special feel to them. Super light swing weight. They touch and go Skagit, but you can really load this thing up if you want. It's got enough backbone, but for summer steelhead fishing on the Deschutes, I want a real versatile line system on a really light rod because it's difficult wading and hiking. Even for a specimen such as myself, I will get fatigued if I have to do much more than that. So I can do my pokes, my waterborne casts, my touch and go. I can get my act together, I can do touch and go. There, this bombs them. Here's another thing I like about this Nom, especially with a Skagit Scout and a sink tip, you know, for the waterborne cast and fishing. Kind of fishing I would do on the Deschutes if it was open at this right now. I like a rod that I don't have to baby. I don't want to have to just finesse my way through, although when I want my best cast, my longest cast, then I'm not gonna hit them with power. I'm gonna finesse it, get that energy going all the way out the tip of the rod. Okay, but the thing I like about this Nom Rain with a short shooting head and sink tip is if I need to take advantage of it, I can just pound it. I can really hit it really hard. And it'll go. I don't want one that I have to baby. I want to be able to hammer it pretty good and just have it fly. And this rod does it. Get this thing lined right. You can hammer the dog do out of it and she will fly. It's lightweight enough. See, it's lightweight enough. I would consider this, like, this would be a cool Kenai River trout rod because it can handle bigger fish, handle silvers or reds or whatever you happen to hook accidentally. But it'd be fun enough to fight smaller trout on, and when you did get a nice big trout, it would handle it, and it can handle some grains. Lightweight, kind of a mid-fast flex, not tippy whatsoever. You can just hammer on it if you want, but this rod is really made for, you know, a mellow. This is a rod made for everybody. It's a mellow casting. You know, if you just want to have a mellow, light cast like that, you can. If you want to hammer on it, you can. You don't have to baby this rod. So consider this rod. Really think, you know, and the other thing is it's not $1,500, which is kind of nice. So, Nam Rain, 12/6 7-weight. You can cast lines up to 7-weight on it. Certainly not an 8-weight. It's a 7-weight, light, crisp. I recommend getting your hands one, trying it out. So, if you want a versatile, lightweight, fun, simple, lightweight, this Nam Rain 5-piece, good size for travel. Check it out. Get one in your hands. Ben Fly Shop has them. Or you can just get a hold of Nam Fly Fishing on Instagram, or go to their website and see if you can get one in your hands, man. I think you'll like them. They are super sweet.